everyone, welcome back on my channel Sheet Metal Workshop, and in this video I like to show you how to make an Y piece. Okay, well, I have here in front of me a pipe rack, and here we can see an Y piece. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure it first. So I'm going to make first a sketch. So sketch I'm going to make first Y, so that's easy. I'm just going to draw here one line. One goes there and one goes there. Okay, so it's a 2-inch pipe, and 2-inch pipe, that means it's a 60 millimeter outside diameter. So 60 millimeter outside diameter, and it's got 50 millimeter insulation. So that would be 160 millimeter diameter insulated. But for the cladding, I'm gonna give 10 millimeters more in diameter. So I will make diameter 170. Okay, that's the information. Now, because it connects on other pipes, here I have make a mark, and that's from the pipe, but that's coming from this side. So I have here from this part where I marked it, here I'm gonna measure until the center, and we have here 160. So this would be 160. Now, the pipe that's coming from this side's got a female swage, so we put here in a male swage, and I want to have the seam also from above. And the other side, I have here also marked from the other pipe what's coming and stops here. So from there until the center, we have 255. So here also ending up with a male swage, and this one is 255 from there till there. Now here also we make a male swage, and same thing here. So from here until the center we have 100. Okay, well, and I want to make the seam here from the side. The angle not to forget to measure, so I think it's a 90 degrees, so I put my ruler here, and so I can open it, and now I'm going to put my ruler exactly on the center from this line and this line, and now I'm going to fold it. See, we have 90 degrees. Okay, well, so now here 90 degree. Okay, now all the information we need is there. So next thing what we're going to do is we're going to start making the template. Okay, now I have here the sketch in front of me, and it looks like an Y. So what we're going to do next is we're going to draw this center line here in the middle of this metal, and I'm going to give here also working line, and then we will continue. So this metal is 700 millimeters wide, so the half 350. Okay, that will be my center line. And now I'm going to give here 100 millimeter working line, so I have enough space for making the developing. And what we do next is I now need from this point, from the 0 point, we go 100. So from here until the center 100. Okay, so now we have the center, and what we do next, I'm going to take my bow divider. The diameter is 170, so the half is 85, so half diameter, radius. So this is the center. What I'm doing next is I'm just going to mark here and here, and now I can wipe out. So you can do this on different ways. You can find the 45-degree angle with your bow divider, or there's also another possibility, but I'm gonna do this side with the bow divider. So next, what I'm going to do, I mark here, and that means I have here now a 90-degree angle. If I'm gonna make a dot line. Okay, so that now what I can do is taking here this point, wipe it here, and now I'm gonna split here this angle of 90 degree in two, and then I will have my 45-degree line. Okay, so that will be now my line of 45 degrees. So we can check it. So here we have 40, 45. It's exactly 45, and here also. Okay, so okay, well, that's one way to check it. Now next thing what we're going to do, so the length of the right side is from the center until the end of the pipe is 255. So again here 255 from the center until there. Yeah, I marked it, and now we're going to do the same thing again. Okay, now we're gonna put here in the divider, take here this size, for example, and again make the divider a little bit bigger. Okay, well, that's it. And next what we're going to do now, if I can connect here from the center of this here, see, and here, if you do it right, then you can see here the line I marked before. That would be now this line, 90 degrees on the other line. Okay, well, next thing, we're gonna need the diameter. So we marked the diameter already here, radius of 85, and make here a half circle. And we can divide the circle also. Okay, now next circle what we do here is here one down. Do the same thing. Okay, well, that's it for now. And next thing what we're going to do, so I'm gonna use first here this scratch pen, and here also up. And now if I take here the ruler, so I need this point going down parallel to the center of the center line. So I have here again the radius, so I'm gonna put here this ruler on the line, and where it touches, so here it touches. It means if I go here up and connect here this line, then it touches there. See, now I can here connect this one. Well, the same thing you can do here. And also where it touches the center line. So that would be now 1/2. And the other half I'm going to show a little bit quicker, so therefore I'm gonna use this degree ruler. It goes quicker, so this is the way I will do it with a divider, and now I'm gonna do it with the degree ruler, so it's already here on 45 degrees. So here's the center, and now here I'm gonna line this up with the center line. Okay, so this is the other one. Now the other one, it's got a length of 160 millimeter from the center. Okay, so 160 millimeter is here, and now put the degree ruler on 90 degrees. And again, okay, and this one also we're going to divide. Okay, now we do the same thing. Now because it already touches here, so this one is automatically, we can pull straight. So you can see already I have here an angle of 90 degrees. So this line we have already. Now we have scratched here before a little line, so we're going to do the same thing what we did before with the bow divider. I mean, hold it here on the center, and then it stops there. And now we're going to connect also this angle. And now from this circle what we have divided before, we're going to pull up those lines. And what we could do next, we connect here now these lines, so they are all going parallel. Okay, well, that's it. So next thing what we're going to do, so now these are now my points. So here's the smallest points, here, 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 here. So these are now my points, and also from the smaller one from here to there. So next thing what we're going to do is we're going to number it. So we want to have the seam from above. So that means the seam is, when we look from above, this is my seam. So this is going to be number 1, number 2, 3, 4. And now we go back, but we go in the inside of the circle. So this is number 5, number 6, number 7. Now we go further, 8, 9, 10, and now we go outside, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, well, I'm now ready to make the template. So this side and this sides are equal, the only differences is this one is shorter and this one is longer. So if I make this one as a template, I can use it also for the other side. Okay, well, I have already prepared a metal and already divided. So this is diameter 170 in circumference. It gives us a circumference of 533 divided in 12 equal divisions. And what we're going to do next is I'm going to make here first a working line of 20 millimeter. And now I'm going to number it. So I'm also starting with number 1 because on number 1 the seam starts. So this is here number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and number 13. Okay, so next what we're going to do, I'm going to drag now over those points. So number 1, number 7 and number 13 having the same length. So these are now my points. I'm going to drag them over. 1, 7 and 13. Okay, so next point is number 2 and number 6. Number 3 and number 5. So number 3 and number 5. And the last one, there's only one point, number 4. Okay, now we continue with number 8 and number 12. Number 9 and number 11. And the latest one, the last one, number 10. So now connecting the points. Okay, well, that will be my first template, and now cut it out. Okay, well, template number 1 is done, and now we go to the second one, and that's the piece here down under. So I have already the same metal, so it's the same diameter, equal. And also I'm going to give here also a working line of 20 millimeter. Okay, so we're going to number it, and we wanted to have the seam also here from the outside. So this one is going to be number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this side is equal with the other side, so I'm going to number it double. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we go back. 3, 2, 1, forward, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now same thing, repeating what we did here, we're going to do now down under here also. So these points dragging over on the numbers. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now the next thing is what we're going to do. I have already cut 3 metals on size, and we're going to start with the smallest one. So the smaller one is here from this segment, and that was from center until the end was 100. So I gave 5 millimeter for the swage, for the male swage, so this will be 105. So next thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to take here this template, and this template doesn't get any stretch allowance. So what I'm going to do next is I'm gonna copy this now over on the metal like this. Okay, well, that will be then the first one. So the only thing what is left is to cut it out. Okay, well, the first part is done. And now the second one. So this template we don't need anymore. So the second one, we're going to make here the short one. So the short one was from center until the end 160. So also here I give 5mm for the swage allowance and 15mm for the stretch. So that means 160 plus 5 is 165 plus 15 makes 180. So this is also now already cut on 180mm. And because this template I want to have the seam from above, so here's the 90-degree angle. So if I round it like this and I want to seam to have it here, so I'm gonna put here first here 50mm for the stretch allowance, and now again here, so this point, and this point, I put it here on the line. Okay, well, that will be it. So I'm not gonna put here both stretch swages in it or the stretching in, only here on the short side. So that's why I'm now gonna draw here this line without anything, no allowance. Copy over the holes. And now the other one gets 15mm for the stretch. Okay, well, that will be it. Also cut it out. Okay, well, that's the one also finished. So here it gets a side swage, here we'll get a mill swage, and this one will get a 15mm stretch. Okay, well, that's part 2, that's the second part. And now the last one, the bigger one, is this one. So also from center until the end of the pipe, 255 plus 5mm swage overlap, and again 50mm for the stretch. So we're just repeating the same thing again. Give here 50mm. And this part, well, I have now to turn it because this is the inside, so it's going to be rounded like this. And here I want to have the swage here on this side for a side swage, so when it comes that the side swage is here. Of course you can also do it on this side. Maybe I will swage it double, so I can always change. So now I'm going to put here again these 3 points on the line. Okay, and next one I'm going to do is again here giving now at both sides stretch allowance. Okay, well, that's it. So next step is putting in the side swages, round it and screw it together. Okay, now, well, that's it. And next thing what we're going to do, I'm going to put here in all the male swages. So next step is we're going to stretch, and the small one is already finished, so this one doesn't get a stretch. And here this one gets only one stretch, and the biggest piece will get here 2 stretches. So next thing, I'm gonna first change the wheels. Okay, well, the flat swage wheels are now set up, and next thing what I'm going to do first, so this is the one that gets 1 stretch, and here stays as it is. So I need here an angle of 45 degrees. So this would be like this. That will be my stretch angle. Okay, so let's have it a try. It's almost stretching it like a T-pipe. Okay, well, let's have a check. Well, that will be almost it. Maybe hard to show. Something like this, so a little bit more. Well, that's it. That's the angle I want. Okay, well, that one is finished. And now this one, we do the same. And we have here also one on 90 degrees. So I'm gonna first do this one. Okay, almost. Okay, well, that's 1/2. A little bit more. Okay, well, this one is good. So now all 3 parts are done. Next thing what we're going to do is putting it together. So straight here to see here also we have a 90-degree angle. Okay, well, that's it. And now we're going to drill first here in 2 holes. Okay, let's have a look. So let's have a look. Yeah, okay, it looks like 90 degrees, eh? So, okay, well, we are good. Now we're going to see if this is going to fit. Well, that looks good. So, So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill here. Same thing here. Okay, well, this will be then it. T-pipe, Y pipe. So this is from above. So this is the view from above. See, so okay, well, let's have a look on the pipe rack. Okay, well, that was it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if there are any questions about this, please let me know. So this is the way it should be fit. Well, I had also could measure it differently with the same lengths. Maybe it would be optical better, but I decided to do 3 different lengths just to show different ways. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.